Hello, I'm Andy, and this is a weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 18th of June to Saturday, the 24th of June, 2023, and especially for you coming from Taurus. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special, they belong to the energy of the soul. And I'll show you many ways how to get your energies going. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, all these energies. And even more than that, talk to you about seriously about your health. I'll give you more information later in the program. Sunday, the 18th of June, for you coming from Taurus, is a nasty morning afternoon. In fact, it's a nasty 24 hours. I'm glad I'm telling you that. If you're driving to long distance areas, be very careful in the morning, afternoon. Accidents can happen at any time. You are made angry very easily. So when you put in a position where you're driving and you are angry, that's disaster. And whoever you are with, whether it's the people of family and children, whether it's the ones that you love emotionally, whether it's the job business people, you have to control that anger. Otherwise, it's going to destroy meetings and make enemies before you know it. What can you do about it? Well, reprogram yourself, reset yourself, and tell yourself the first thing you wake up in the morning, I have to take the soft approach. I have to use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. Get this drilled into your head. Yes, you can reprogram and reset yourself that way. Wear your lucky colors if you know them. And tell yourself, whoever you're dealing with, you don't want to take the lead. You don't want to be the organizer because you're going to get it all very, very wrong. The plan is to make you fail. On top of that, to have you waste your friends because you'll be deadly in your words and deadly in your actions. And stay away from people who make you aggressive as well. Minimize traveling. The more you travel, the more exposure to risk will be there. Evening and nightfall also bad. This time the planets make you rebellious. Rebellious in a way that you just open yourself to disaster, to danger, to exposure to risk. And be careful evening and nightfall. Again, accidents are mentioned very possible, making enemies with people very easy. And bad news will come in the sense that whatever you expected will not happen, rather, it will turn against you. What a nasty day. The best way would be to keep to yourself and not be doing any authority for with people and remain friendly, which won't be easy because you'll be disturbed. And also, the less you see people, the less exposure to people, the better. But if you have to be with people morning and afternoon, just enjoy it quietly. And if you have to be with people evening and nightfall, just enjoy it quietly. No need to show exposure of any kind. The less ambition, the better as well. Monday, the 19th of June. There's a little bit of help coming for you in the morning and afternoon. Not very much, but a little bit. And at least that little bit is going to help you settle down if you're at work, or settle down if you're in business, or settle down at home if that's where you are. So what do you do with planets like this? They make you very lucky with your ideas. So connect to people, send them emails, make a phone call, and be with people that you can get the energy from, which means support. So once you get the support, whether you're at work or whether you're in business, you're going to then have that kind of special skill come out of you, the unique skill, which you can show in the morning, afternoon. Try to lessen the sense of being oversensitive to what people say and be flexible. If you don't get what you want, don't show arrogance or don't show a disturbed mind. So remain that way, flexible. Whether you get anything done or not, just focus on your work and be part of a team. If you're at work with your bosses, don't want to behave like the boss. Evening and nightfall, I don't quite like. Planets are moving faster and faster. And they can mean hastiness, impatience, and your tongue will just be faster than your brain, saying things and wishing you hadn't said later on. Or your actions the same, buying something, doing something which you hadn't done. So slow down the momentum of thought and action in the evening nightfall, and you'll be more in control. One or two of your good planets of the morning will visit you there, make you popular. That's what they will do. And I see money planets in the evening nightfall. I'd rather you don't agree to anything financially. I'd rather you don't sign on the dotted line financially. Leave it for another day. Just listen, listen, listen. Tuesday, the 20th of June. This is a marvelous, marvelous 24 hours for you. The morning and afternoon, you are brilliant with your ideas. And you're wonderful the way you use words which are most charming. And your aura will shine, which means you just become charming. And you become attractive to people, whether in work wise, job wise, personal wise. Have lunch with somebody you can get the advantage from. Get advantage means something to gain from them. And you will see whether it's for a better job, better business, more money, or just the closeness that you want to be with somebody can happen. Your evening and of course, your imagination, don't forget. Talk to people who will value from your imagination. The evening nightfall. The evening nightfall gets better in a way that more good planets are there. And also the morning wonderful planets will also visit you in the evening nightfall. So you have a chance to really score very high points with whoever you want to. So make the plans. Is it for the better job, the better money, the better business? See these people. Use the advantage of these good planets to do that so that you can gain financially or materially. Or if you're chasing for the romance, this would be a perfect day. You'll go so fast flying into your arms that you'll be so very happy. Wear your good colors throughout the whole day. You'll know your good colors if you've been to see me for a session. Colors are very powerful. They are the medium between the soul, the planets, and you. That is the triology of energy. Bad colors will disrupt this togetherness, the soul, the third eye, and you. Good planets, they form the harmony, make you lucky. You'll know your good colors one day when you see me for a 90-minute session. Wednesday, the 21st of June. You're coming from Taurus. All you need not to do is to be dominating or be stubborn. So be flexible, be negotiable, and you will score many good points for yourself, especially to your superiors at work. Don't be stubborn and don't fire back questions showing that you want to dominate. That everything will go against you very badly. If you have a business, don't do that with your partners or with the people you do business with. So the word is that you have to be flexible and negotiable as much as possible. Otherwise, if you stamp your foot up, put your foot down and be stubborn, things are going to turn against you and don't dominate either. That applies to your personal life if you're at home with personal people. And if you're having lunch with somebody, you don't want to spoil it by insisting what they should eat. Let them order it so that you know what they want. Evening and nightfall is an exceptionally lucky evening and nightfall. You are basically inspired. Your aura will shine. You will attract interest with the people you are with. So you have to plan this very carefully. Is it for the job, the business, the finances? Plan it that way. And you will see that you gain the upper hand easily. Is it for that romance you want? Do that. And you will see that comes so easily into your arms. And if it's for your family, make your family happy. So there's inspiration from you which is moving out to other people. They just find it to be very safe with you. The trouble is that these morning, afternoon planets of domination and stubbornness, one or two of them will make way to come there. So quieten them down by not being stubborn and not being dominating. How easy is that? Thursday, the 22nd of June. Ooh, this is a nasty day waiting for you. Morning and afternoon, quick planets make you make mistakes by being very impulsive. And these quick planets say and do things and you regret that. So slow down are two very good words. Slow down in speech and slow down in action. And that's the way you quieten these planets. You'll be very rebellious. That's what they will do to you. Coming up with ideas which are so outlandish that people don't like them. And perhaps you're doing it to gain the attraction, but it's a negative gain. Why bother to do that? So be part of a team is much, much safer. On Thursday, the 22nd of June, much safer. And you yourself will not make the mistakes or will not be getting the blame. And drive very carefully. These planets make you very erratic in speech and action. So accidents can happen in all ways. Evening and nightfall. Slow and moody and gloomy. Why would you want to go out? But if you have two plans already made, don't be too expectant of anything because you're not going to go home with anything. You're going to be deprived of any good luck. So if you don't have to, if you can cancel it, all the better. But let's say that you have to be there. Well, say less and do less. Nobody is going to appreciate your ideas, and nobody is going to step forward to help you. And you'll have problems with people that you know from the past. They may contact you with bad news as well. So it's all negative, negative the whole day. Morning and afternoon, fast and quick problems. Evening and nightfall, hour by hour, getting worse and worse. Well, if you have to be out, wear your lucky colors. They will give you some resistance to all this. And be careful, depression can be the ending of this Thursday, the 22nd of June. Friday, the 23rd of June. Now, here we see very quick planets. They just make your tongue faster than your brain. And you wish you hadn't said it. And they make your actions faster. And you wish you hadn't done it. So I hadn't said it and never done it. But that's what you exactly are going to do. So bite your tongue, which is a saying. It doesn't mean physically bite your tongue. Bite your tongue means stop it from talking. And your actions slow down. So the words slow down are very critical and very crucial for you to be in the evening nightfall, whether at work, whether in business, whether having lunch, whatever. Don't ask too much because you will see that you may not be on the same wavelength and there'll be complications of what you wanted and what the others misunderstood. There's a lot of misunderstanding going on. So as I said, just put your efforts to what your duties are, focus on it, and that's enough. Your money planets are there. You don't want to sign on the dotted line or agree to anything or buy or sell anything. I know I go to extremes, but that's the only way to make you remember. Evening and nightfall worse. Now the anger planets are there. Their duty is to make you angry and wreck everything that should be not wrecked. Let's put it that way. So something will make you angry. It could be the morning planets, afternoon planets that visit you in the evening nightfall. What you say, what you do, the repercussion can come back flying at you. So it's better to remain more silent than to be more vocal. It's better to remain physically quiet, which means you don't want to stand up and get to be noticed. If you don't have to be out, that would be perfectly good because at home you know the environment. Outside you don't know the environment. Some stranger may just walk into the company you are in, and there we go. The disagreements will start, and there the offensiveness will start. It gets from bad to worse. It really does. Saturday, the 24th of June. This is a very lucky morning afternoon. You are skillful in the way that your creative planets are there, and they make you very skillful in what you talk, what you do, what you plan. So you're going to be, if you're not working, connect to people that you're working with, connect with your bosses. It's a perfect morning and afternoon to talk to them, even on the phone or send messages by email, because you will be going to be brilliant in the way you think and this exposure to such different points of view that you'll bring up. And they'll all be wonderfully, favorably giving you good news. Evening and nightfall also good. There's a bit of an ego issue going on. So you may have done very well in the morning, afternoon, and you feel egoistic in the evening nightfall. Why don't you do the opposite and be as accommodating as you can to everybody that you're going to be in the evening nightfall? Simple as that. And your morning planets will also come to help you. So there's much to gain in the evening nightfall, but you need to be not arrogant and you need to be compromising. So try to do that. This 90-minute session I have for you, talking to you about your next 9 years, it will only cost you USD $50. And you'll be based on your date of birth, your time of birth. But most importantly, your palms. Your palms are very, very, very something special that you have. Nobody in the world can have your palms. And so when astrologers only read you from your date of birth and time of birth, they're missing out a lot. Because I like to tell people that every day 250 over 1,000 babies are born. Yes, they are. Can they all have the same fate and destiny? No, they can't. But then some are born at the same time. Why not? Because the palms will be different. So you see, palm reading is the bottom line of everything. The birthdays may shout of glory and everything. If the palms don't show it, I will say you got a problem. Something's going wrong. If your horoscope is really down and out and bad, but if your palms show energy, you can change that. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. All these energies I will teach you. So much to teach you. And if you like to play lotteries, it's not a sin, but you have to be clever. It's a game that makes you odds at 1 in 1 million. So how can you counter that? Well, you get your soul involved, you get your third eye involved, you get your aura involved. It can be done. I will show you the ways how to deal with lotteries. I'll see whether you have the mystic cross firstly on your palms. If you don't, then you're not meant to have luck that way. It's all about sweat and hard work. But if you have, I'll tell you. And I'll show you about your health in detail, which organs are going to get seriously bad, what age they will do that. So there's so much to teach you. Here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business. It's all very serious that you know this as young as possible. Even as a teenager, visit me. And that teenager will learn how to be somebody very special in a very young age. It can be done. In the meantime, I wish you good luck. Thank you. Goodbye.